Alright, you guys, here you go. I wanted to go ahead and provide a first-hand look at the Forward Observations Rule 1 and the Wynex Tactical from Amazon. For any of those of you who have been looking at these two and wondering why the Amazon one is so much cheaper. At first glance, you could kind of tell some differences already between the two if you can't tell already. Ferro Concepts Forward Observation Group 1 here. The greens are slightly a different color. And then as far as the actual pull tabs, it is shorter and a different color on the Forward Observation one to include the bungee straps and then these retention buttons, these sliders and everything. Where on the Wynex Tactical actually has a longer one, so that could be a pro depending on how you look at it. And it's also a different color where they utilize a green nylon pull strap and then a green bungee and slider. As far as the exterior of the two, the only differences I could see between the two is color and then the difference of the length of the actual pull tabs. Right, here it is with the contents removed. The measurements of both the Ford Concept as well as the Amazon one are identical. As far as the sizes of the pouch, as far as length and width, and as well as the length, height, the width, whatever, of the Velcro. I've also noticed that the hook and loop on both of them have the same amount of strength as far as adhering to my plate carrier or my chest rig and stuff like that. I found zero difference there. All right, got a couple of burritos here. Can see no difference other than ones that have been mentioned already. As far as the actual pull tab is longer and green or matching the color of the insert pouch, as well as now you can kind of see that the insert pouch for the Forward Observation one is tan to match the color of the pull tabs. Can't really tell any real difference. I'm not a seamstress. I bet you if you had a seamstress looking at these, they might be able to tell some differences in the stitching. But at a quick glance, I can't tell any real difference. Let's go ahead and look at the contents. All right, so the top one here actually belongs to a friend. Once again, the Forward Observation Group one, and at time of purchase, he went ahead and purchased the medical supplies to go with it. So here he is utilizing the elastic bands like I am not, but he has a nasopharyngeal tube, nitrile gloves, quick clot, added a Sharpie, elastic wrap. He's got compressed gauze, and down below he's got a casualty card as well as hyphen chest seal down there on the bottom. For mine, I just kind of haven't completely dressed it out yet. I just kind of grabbed some stuff that I had laying around. So I am not using the elastic straps whatsoever, but I have quick clot, compressed gauze, 4-inch ETD, hydration salt, and then I also have a hyphen chest seal in mine. For both of them, as far as securing, as far as the contents that we have in ours, I find mine extremely easy to secure, but it's also based off of what I have and how I have it in there. I think it makes it a little bit easier and everything. It's kind of in the name, Rule 1. I notice if I kind of do it like a burrito, like kind of roll it like a burrito, it's definitely easier. These two items here on this side, I've noticed kind of make it a little bit difficult, but as long as I'm paying attention to the roll, I find zero issues with getting it all secured back together. All right, you guys, Forward Observations Rule 1 at $85 to the Amazon's Wynex Tactical at $20. You know, there was a time back when I was in the military still that I would have gone straight to this one. I would have looked for what was the best and went straight to it. But now as a citizen, you know, I'm no longer IMT and jumping out of airplanes, you know, and all that stuff, to where I got to take in consideration, you know, when there's a place for money to be saved, that is a drastic difference. And currently this is only a short-term review, but I can't really see any big differences for the cost, difference in cost and everything. So with my final conclusion, yeah, I would definitely recommend the Wynex Tactical. I would recommend the actual Forward Observation Rule 1 if you got the money for that. Going to start running this one. I'm also thinking about picking up another one so I can just kind of expedite my experience with them. And that's somewhere down the road. I'll go ahead and provide a follow-up opinion, especially if things start to go wrong with this one. All right, guys, thanks. Have a good one.